There is one major aspect of this Eagles Super Bowl win over the Chiefs in New Orleans that I haven't heard a single other person talk about, and I need to talk about it because I know that other Eagles fans. So listen, if you know anything about Eagles sports history and fandom, it's laced with pain, it's riddled with pain and frustration and suffering. And some of the high points of suffering that Eagles fans have experienced happened in that exact stadium. Let's go back, if you will. If you're like me, you actually do remember the Super Bowl, the first one the Eagles got to, which was in 1981 from the 80 season, where we played the Raiders in the New Orleans Superdome. And the Eagles finally made a Super Bowl, and they lost. And so that was the first majorly traumatic experience there. The second one was the 2018 season. In 2019, we played against the Saints in the Superdome and lost on a Will Lutz field goal at time. And I mean, just pain. That was also a game that was marred by controversy because there was a significant and controversial no-call pass interference that was not called against the Saints that should have been, which put a huge asterisk on that game for a lot of Philadelphia fans and was just part of what it made it so painful and traumatic. It was double nervousness for me. I didn't hear a lot of other people talk about it, but you're going up against the Chiefs again, who just beat you 2 years ago, and you're playing in that stadium. And I thought about that all year long when I knew that Super Bowl was going to be there, thinking about the Eagles maybe going to it. It's like, wow, it's going to be at the Superdome. But you know what? In the same way that it was cathartic and perfect, it's like to be the champion, you got to beat the best. Beat the best. You got to exercise those demons. Also, for the Eagles, I think you need to go back for your legacy and win in the place you lost. Win against the GOAT that you lost to, like Tom Brady. Going back, facing him again. We faced him in 2005 for the 2004 season, lost in painful, painful ways. My brother wouldn't even go to the Super Bowl in 2018 because of what happened in 2005. He was like, I'm not going, I can't do it again. But we went back, and you got to go back, you got to face the dragon, and we did, and we won, and in doing so vindicated ourselves. And then this year was the same thing. We went back to Super Bowl in New Orleans and won there and beat the Chiefs, and then also beat the Superdome at the same time. So something that I haven't heard anybody talk about, but that's very real. And it is a good year to be an Eagles fan. Go Birds. Fly, Eagles, fly.